Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Captain America from Avengers Age of Ultron, and this is part of the Thanos Build-A-Figure wave. On the side of the box we have a nice image of Cap, then on the back of the box we have a picture of the figure and a small little bio right there. And then down the bottom of the box we have the rest of the wave. I have recently done videos for Spider-Woman, Hulk and Iron Man. So yet to come we have Batroc, and then I'll be doing the video for the Thanos Build-A-Figure. So without further ado, let's get this thing open and take a closer look. So first out of the box we have the right leg to Thanos. So all I have to do now is review Batroc, and then I'll be getting to the Thanos Build-A-Figure review. And here is Captain America now out of the packaging, and I really do like the design of the suit from Age of Ultron, but this figure, it's a bit of a letdown in comparison to the figure that actually takes the majority of the mold from, and that is this guy, the Winter Soldier Captain America. So first up, the accessories. So we have the kind of saluting hand and the pointing hand, and then we also get two of these regular fists. And as you can see close up, the brown is basically a little bit darker on this guy than the older one. So also you obviously get the shield, which is now painted in the standard Captain America style colours, which I have to say looks very, very nice. You can see it really shining in the light here as comparison to this other version right here. Very, very metallic looking. Really do like this new shield. As you can see, it's got the brown straps and the silver underneath. And then we also have the unmasked head. So the one on the right is the new one, which as you can see, it is a shade lighter, and the blonde is also lighter, and then the shading in the hair is then darker. So I do like the new head over the last one, although I do like how the eyes are painted on that one more than this one. There's not much of a difference, but when we look at the actual masked heads, you can see that the eyes on the new one look a lot smaller than on the older one, so I do prefer the eyes on the older one. And then if you want to know how to use the shield, basically you just slide it on over the arm like so. So as you can see, it goes in fairly well. Some people's, this front strap is very tight and can't even get over the fist like mine with the Winter Soldier one, but it holds on quite snug, whereas this one does go over the fist but occasionally could then fall off. So it's just by look as to whether yours is tight or not or whatever. Obviously no peg hole in the back here, because you can't attach the shield like that, and obviously you cannot attach the shield to the back in any way. And not being able to put the shield on the back is pretty much the only thing wrong with this figure. I really do like this figure. It was just completely accurate to the Winter Soldier movie. This figure, I really do like it. The only new thing is the torso right here, the entire torso, including the ab section right there. But it's not good enough. If you're gonna make a figure and you're gonna have new parts on it, just make a new figure. Yes, it looks close enough as a toy and whatnot, but as a collector and getting something from Age of Ultron, I want an Age of Ultron Captain America. It's not the Winter Soldier 0.5, it's not a cross between the two suits at all. And what they've done here, basically, as you can see, if I come in close and get some better focus right here, obviously we don't have the Rogers and whatnot, the detailing right there, but as you can see, the red where it's painted, it doesn't match up with the lines on the costume. It's there where it is on the suit in the new movie, so they've just kind of like painted it in. The white, there's no lines defining that white area, it's just painted on where it's white in the new movie. Same with the stripes down the legs and whatnot, and it's just a little bit sloppy in that respect. Obviously we don't get as much detail. This isn't accurate to the new film. We don't get as much detail in the boots and whatnot. The boots don't look the same as what the Age of Ultron ones do and whatnot. So it's a great figure. It still has all the same articulation as this guy and same great accessories. You get the unmasked head and whatnot, the hands and whatnot, but it's just not as good. And also one thing with mine, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but the neck is actually put in at an angle right there. As you can see, if I push down on it, it goes into place and then it can come out to the side. Now the other one wiggled about in there as well. It's just a separate piece of the torso, which really it should just be molded in there so that there's no problem. But you can see there the gap on the side when I wiggle it. It's kind of annoying because I have to constantly have his head, pushed over to the one side to be straight. It's not much of a problem, but it is a problem nonetheless. We do have a very nice Avengers logo on both of the shoulders there. The paint down here on the ab section, it's not really good enough. You can see bits of blue showing through all over the place. Same with on the arms here. The belt, they've painted 2 silver clasps, but not the ones in between, and nothing else over the back, so very annoying. The ones on this belt were not painted, just the buckle at the front. So they've done a little bit more, but they haven't carried it on through, so it does look a little bit strange. And also we have painted buckles up here, which weren't painted on that one, but this is a new torso anyway, it's a new mould. Also, if we look at the star, it's not as detailed as the original one. It doesn't have the line work moulded into it. That might be accurate, it might not be, to be honest, I don't really know. But, it just doesn't seem as good of a figure. It's a bit half-assed. It uses, moulds from another figure. I mean, when you get things like this body right here, the Bucky Cap mould repainted, it's fine because it's just tight-fitting costumes. And a lot of characters will look great using that body. But when you've got movie figures, they've got to look accurate to a specific suit in a movie. They really should, take the effort and make something new, because obviously just painting where there's, lines and whatnot, you get gaps and whatnot. It just doesn't look as good, and it just doesn't feel as good. It basically feels like a knockoff of this figure. But real quick, the articulation, we've got up and down, left and right at the head. The shoulders come all the way up and they swivel all the way around. They are ratcheted. Rotation at the bicep, double jointed elbows. The wrists swivel and go in and out. At the ab crunch here, we go back a little bit and forward a good amount. Rotation at the waist, the belt does actually move. We have legs that go this far out. It's okay, not too bad. They go all the way forward and a little bit back. We have rotation at the thigh. Double jointed knees, the feet go forward, backwards, and side to side with the ankle pivot. So, articulation is really good. It's got a very good likeness to the film, and it's going to work perfectly fine. But I just think that in comparison to this guy, it's nowhere near as good. And I would highly recommend that one or the other, I'd say get this one. If you already have this guy, you really don't need this one, to be honest, unless you are completing your Age of Ultron lineup. But if you're not getting any of the movie figures, then this is definitely an easy pass, to be honest. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to check out pictures of other stuff from my collection that's going to be coming up for future reviews, go ahead and check out my Instagram and Twitter. It's Homerino123 for both, and links are in the description below. And to check out the rest of this wave and more Marvel Legends action figures, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.